Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to BYJU'S exam prep. My name is Naveen, and I'll be taking you through CAT 2023 preparation. Today, we will be doing first part of two-part series of smart maths, speed maths, also known as Vedic maths. So we'll be looking at how to do the calculations quick. We won't be doing unnecessary calculations. We'll be only concentrating on the calculations that are required to ace any MBA competitive exam. Okay. So the first step is multiplication. So the prerequisite part is you should be good with multiplication tables of numbers from 1 to 20 at least. So you should not be like very good at it, but you should be able to answer it without using the pen, okay, without writing down anything. For example, what is the 11 into 9? 99. What is 12 into 5? 60. Right? Certain calculations, I believe each one of you would be already comfortable with. Now, problem starts when we have a number which is more than 10 and another number which is also more than 10, and when we try to multiply them. For example, if I have to multiply 13 into, let's say, 15. So in those scenarios, what you do is you break down 13 and 15. So let me give you an example. Let me write it down. Suppose if I have to do 13 into 15, either break down 13 as 10 plus 3 in your mind and multiply it with 15. Or you can break down 15 as 10 plus 5 and then solve. So this will not require any pen, right? 10 into 15 is 150, that you would know, and 3 into 15 is 45, you know, so this is going to be 195. Or 13 into 10 is 130 and 13 into 5 is 65. So you will end up at 195. So you can use either of these two. This will help you get better with multiplication tables up to 20. Beyond 20 also it's possible, but then it becomes complicated. For example, 23 into 7, we don't know what that is. Many of us don't know, right? So we'll be looking at certain calculations that are very important when it comes to especially CAT preparation and also other entrance tests. First is, we should be very good with doubling a number, as in multiplying a number by 2. So the question arises, how do you double a number? Do you do something like, if I tell you 49 को 2 से multiply करना है, do you do 9 into 2 as 18 का 8, carry is 1, 4 into 2 is 8 plus 1, 9. Is this how you do? Well, if that's how you do, doing the normal multiplication, you should come up with an alternate way. So the alternate way is very simple. Don't start from the right hand side. Let's say चालू करो आप. All you need to do is do 2 का double 4, 3 का double 6. एक digit. You can take single digits from the left hand side, or you can take two digits from the left hand side. You can take three digits from the left hand side. You can take 2 digits, 3 digits, 1 digit. You can take any combination of digits, but from the left hand side, as long as you are comfortable with doubling a number. So you should be good with doubling a number from 1 to 99. 1 से 99 के बीच का कोई भी number हो, you should be able to double it. If you practice that enough, all these are going to be very easy. See, 214 का double, तो मैं 2 का double लिख लेता हूँ, 4. 14 का double, 28. Why will I do 4 into 2, 8, 1 into 2, 2, 2 into 2, 4? Why will I start from the right hand side? Not required, right? Let's just go. I can also do double of 21 first. Double of 21 is 42. And then I will do double of 4, which will give me 8. Hai na? So it doesn't matter whether you take two digits, single digit, you take any combination of digits. The important part is start from the left hand side. Uski practice. If I have to double 148. So double of 14, double of 8, or double of 1, double of 4, double of 8, or double of 14, double of 8, right? There are many ways to do it. But if I do double of 14 first and then double of 8, then double of 8 to 16 hota hai. It will be a 2-digit answer. So it's better if I break it down smartly. Double of 1 is going to be 2 and double of 48 is going to be 96. So as many digits I selected, उसका जो double है वो भी उतने ही digit का है. So I don't have to worry about carryovers. Okay. For example, double of 37, double of 2 करूं, या double of 3, double of 7, double of 2. or double of 37 and then double of 2. So I believe double of 3 and then double of 72 will be not a smart move because double of 72 is going to have a carry. So it's better that if I do double of 37, which is going to give me 74, and then double of 2, which is going to give me 4. This will be a smarter approach. 469 ka double. Now whether I do double of 4 and double of 69, or whether I do double of 46 and then double of 9, I will have a carry. So what do we do when we get carries? So this is what I'm going to do. Double of 46 karenge, to ye 92 hota hai. See, I chose 2 digits, so I have written the answer in 2 digits. Left hand side mein, even if it is 3 digit, that's not our concern because we have a lot of vacant places on the left hand side of 9 here, right? 92 ka 9 mein, udhar kitna bhi aap likh sakte ho. Now, when I take the last digit, which is only a single digit, 9, and if I double it, double of 9 is 18. So 9 is a single digit number, but 18 is a 2 digit number. Problem, right? Single digit ko 2 digit mein kaise likha? Can't write. Single digit has to be written as single digit. So 9 ka double, that 18 ka 8 will stay here and 1 will go over to the previous digit. Carry over ho gaya. What do we do with carryovers? It has been consistent. शुरुआत से बचपन से जब से पढ़ रहे हो कैरी ओवर का साथ एक ही काम होता है. We add. We never subtract, we never multiply, we always add. Right? So 1 plus 2 will give you 93. 92 plus 1, 93. 938 becomes your answer. Okay? So next time when you are going to solve like this, तो थोड़ा सा future predict करो. Okay? When you're solving certain thing, also look at what you have later on. So when I look at 46, I know it's 92. But when I look at 9, I know 9 ka double will be 18, एक carry होने वाला है. So I will straight away write 92 की जगह 93. पहले एक carry डाल दिया. And once I have that carry, then 9 ka double is going to be 18 का केवल 8 लिख दो आप. Remember, carry is always going to be 1. Okay, it's not going to be 2, it's not going to be 3, it's not going to be 4. Carry हमेशा 1 ही होगा. So you will always have to add it, increase a value by only 1. Let's try the next one. I will do double of 77. Double of 77 is 154. पर मैं 54 नहीं लिखूंगा, 55 लिख दूंगा पहले. Right? Left hand side में 2 digit का 3 digit हो जाएगा. No problem with that. But beyond that, because you have digits in sequence, you can't do that. Single digit है 9. 9 का double is 18. 18 का 1 I have already taken care of. So it's going to be 8. So 779 is 154. No. 155 and 8. Let's do double of 8977. 89 ka double is going to be 178. Like I said, you should be good with doubling the number, 2 digit numbers, right? 1 se 99 ka double kar sakte ho. So 89 ka double is going to be 178, but I will not write 178. I'll write 179 pehle. Why? Because I can see the future, 77. Double of 77 will have a carry of 1, right? 77 ka double is 154. So 154 ka carry 1, that is already taken into account when I wrote 178 as 179. And all you have to do is write down 54. And this gives you the answer. Remember, 50 and above values, when you double it, then only you will have a carry. Less than 50 ka double ka carry nahi hoga. 49 ka double 98. 2 digit number you started with, you end up with 2 digit number. Problem starts with 50, 51, 52 and so on up to 99. So it's better that if you start from doubling a 2 digit number. Once you gain enough practice, you can start with 3 digit numbers ka double. जैसे 273 का double तुरंत directly करने का, 767 का double, you should be able to do it quick. It's all about practice. There is nothing else. Joydeep, carryover means if you have, let's say 177, so you will do double of 77, which is 34. You will do double of 7, which is going to be 14. You have taken a single digit, so your answer should be a single digit number. Now, this 1 gets carry over. So 4 plus 1 will give you 5. This is 4 and this is 3. So you will have 354. So this 1 is your carry. Carry means you have to separate it and carry it in the next calculation part. Okay. Now, if you are good with multiplying a number by 2, as in if you are able to double a number quick, you can actually divide a number by 5 in the same time. Okay, it's going to be equally good. 24 divided by 5 जब आपको करना है, in other words, whenever you have a number and if you want to divide it by 5, you actually double the number, 24 का double कर दो and divide it by 10, right? So dividing a number by 5 means multiplying it by 2, dividing it by 2. So multiplying it by 2 becomes into 2 and division by 5 into 2 becomes division by 10 actually. So 24 into 2 is 48. Because of that division by 10, you are going to put a point. एक point लगा देना. So if I ignore the point, you will see 24 or 48 either. If you ignore the decimal point, 24, 48. Why is that so? Double हुआ है. Okay. Next one, 284 divided by 5 का मतलब है 284 को double करो. So 28 का double is 56, 4 का double is 8. Put a point here. See, no division by 5. 5 into 5 is 25, carries 3. Now I have 34. 5 into 6 is 30. Remainder is 4. And then you have to add a 0. So put a point. Don't have to do any of that. 148 का double करने का. 1 का double 2. 48 का double 96. And put a point here. 372 divided by 5 means doubling 372. Double of 37 is 74 and double of 2 is also 4. So 74.4. 469 ka double. So this is carryover wala. So 46 ka double is going to be 92. I will write down 93 because 9 ka double is going to give me 18. So 8 I have written. 1 is already taken into account. Put a point. 779 divided by 5. 779 ka double karne ka. So 77 double is going to give me 154, but I will write 155 because I have a 9 that will give 18 ka 8 when I double it. So I'll get 155.8. 8977 divided by 5 means take 8977, double it and then put a point. So 89 ka double is going to give us 178, but I will write down 179 already. Reason being 77. Next 2 ka double will be a 3-digit number. 77 ka double is 154. 1 is I have already taken care of. So I will simply write 54 and put a point. So if you know how to double a number, you actually know how to divide a number by 5. They are partners. They are related. Okay. Now, this will also help us to solve questions when you have to divide a number by 25. So if I have to do 24 divided by 25, so what I will do is I will take 24, double it 2 times and divide it by 100. See, 25 into 4 is 100, and if I have multiplied the denominator by 4, you're supposed to multiply numerator also by 4. दोनों तरफ same operation करोगे ना, otherwise the value will change. So double of 24 is 48, double of 48 is 96, so you have a 96. Because of 100, you're going to put decimal point after 2 places from the right. I hope everybody knows here that division by 100 simply means the decimal point should shift towards the left hand side by 2 places. ठीक है. 284 divided by 25 का मतलब है कि आप 284 को 4 से multiply करोगे. So 284 का first double is going to give me 568. अब 568 का double is going to give me 56 ka double is 112. I'll write down 113. 8 ka double is 16 ka 6. So I will have 11.36. 148 divided by 25. 148 ka double. 148 double is going to give me 296. 296 ka ek or double, which is going to give me 592. So this becomes 592 or ek point idhar. 2 places. 5.92. 372 divided by 25. So double of 372 is going to give me 544. Double of 544. 500 ka double. 44 ka double. 500 double is 1000. 44 double is 88. So 1088 you write down and then put a decimal point. 469 divided by 25. Double of 469 is going to be 938. 938 ka double is going to be 1876, and put a point here. 779 ka double. So I have to double it twice. The first double is going to give me 1558. 1558 ka double is going to give me 3116, and put a point. Because it's always easier to double a number if you practice enough. That will help you take care of dividing by 5, dividing by 25, and so on. 8977 divided by 25 means I have to double it twice. Double of 8977 is going to give me 17954, or 17954 ka double is going to give me 35908. So it is 359.08. See, we are going to be so very precise. It's not even ki approximately itna. Exact value pata hai hame. This is very helpful when it comes to IFT, DI, because they have such kind of, complicated calculations. So far we have done doubling a number. That helps us solve division a number, dividing a number by 5 or 25. Now, let's go to the second part. If you can divide a number by 2, in other words, if you can halve a number, then you can actually do a lot of other calculations also quick. So how do you divide a number by 2? So dividing a number by 2 is very similar to multiplying. Either you don't necessarily have to take single digit from the left hand side. Right se to nahi karna, theek hai? Left se hi karna hamesha. So divide a number by 2 means start from the left hand side, start halving it. Okay, you can take single digit, 2 digits, 3 digits, any combination. So half of 2 is 1, half of 4 is 2. Right? 24 by 2 is a simple one. Now, what if I have 284 by 2? Since you have already been, you have already been able to double a number, that will also help you understand what will be half of a number. So I will take 28. 28 डायरेक्ट लूंगा, और 28 का हाफ 14 हो जाएगा, और 4 का हाफ 2 हो जाएगा. Right? 148 divided by 2, half of 14 is 7, half of 8 is 4, 74. 372 का हाफ, 3 का हाफ नहीं पता, 37 का हाफ नहीं पता, 372 का हाफ maybe. Only if you are good with halving a 3-digit number. So what happens if a single digit or a pair of digits, they are not helpful in halving? तो आप क्या करोगे? You are going to treat 372 as 36 and 12. 36 का half is going to give you 18 and 12 का half is going to give you 6. 186. 469 का half. 46 का half तो अपने को पता है. Right? 46 का half is 23. Half of 9 is 4.5. 779 half. 77 half, I don't know. I don't know 79 half, as in it's going to be in point, a difficult one. So I'll break down 77 as 76. I'll have a 1. 77 hai na? So 6 and 1, 7. And I'll take 19. So the way in the case of multiplication, we were taking a carry. In the case of division, we are breaking down into carry. So 76 half is going to give me 38. And 19 ka half hota hai 9.5. 8977 divided by 2. So 89 ka half is difficult. So I'll take 88. So 1 is left. So I will next take 17. 17 nahi pata mere ko. I can do 16 ka half. Then again I am left with 1. I will take now 17. So last wala you will take that. So this is going to give me 88 ka half 44, 16 ka half 8, 17 ka half 8.5. So 8.5 is going to be the answer. Again, we are writing the answer from the left hand side. Whether there is going to be an odd digit or an even digit, it doesn't matter. We will break it down so that we can always convert it into even, so that halving is easier. Right? Now, if you can halve a number, you can multiply a number by 5 as quick as that part. 23 into 5 is same as 230 का half. देखो एक नंबर का 5 times is same as 10 times करके आधा कर दो. It's same as 5, right? 10 by 2 is 5 only. So 230 का half, 2 का half is 1, 30 का half is 15. 214 into 5. I don't have to do the multiplication from the left hand side. Right से ही शुरू करेंगे. Visualize there is a 0 here. और half करना शुरू कर दो. 2 का half is 1. 140 का half is 70. Now the thing is we have taken 3 digit. तो अपने को 70 भी 3 digit में लिखने का है. So 70 in 3 digit is going to be written as 070. 148 into 5. Visualize कि into 5 नहीं उधर को 0 है. और अभी half करना शुरू करो. 14 का half is going to give you 7. 80 का half is going to give you just 40. So 148 into 5 is 740. 372 into 5. Put a 0 over here. 3 का half नहीं पता, 7 का half नहीं पता, 20 का पता है. So what I will do is I'll break this as 36 and 120. 36 half is going to give us 18. 120 का half is going to give us 60. क्योंकि अपने को केवल 2 ही डिजिट में लिखने का है ना. 1 तो उसका कैरी ओवर था. 469 into 5 is same as 4690. Half it. 46 का half is 23. 90 का half is 45. 779 into 5 means 7790 का half. Now 7790 में I can do 76 and then 190. 7790. So half of 76 is 38 and half of 190 is 95. 779 into 5 is 3895. 8977 into 5. So I'll break this down as 88, the way we have done it before. 88, then we have 16 and then we have 170. Why 170? Remember, एक 0 है इधर. Into 5 मतलब उधर को 0 लिखा हुआ है and half करना है. So the next step is half of 88 is 44, half of 16 is 8, half of 170 is 85. So 8977 into 5 will give us 44,885. Right? Same thing. You can multiply a number by 25 as well. All you need to do is put 2 zeros and divide it by 4. Okay? Now dividing a number by 4 means you should be good with table of 4. You know? So I'll tell you an alternate approach. It's equally good, but then you don't have to do a lot of calculations. The digits will be less. तो आप करोगे क्या? आप ये 23 लोगे and you will divide 23 by 4. इधर जो लिखा जाता है उसको अपन बोलते हैं quotient. Whatever is left, that is called remainder. So 23 divided by 4, this will go 5 times, right? 5 into 4 is 20. Remainder is 3. Now, you can't divide 3 by 4 further. It will give you point. Point में तो नहीं होगा answer. So point ignore. So that remainder into 25 will give you the last 2 digits. 3 into 25, 75. So 23 into 25 is 575. Let's try one more. 214 को 4 से divide करो. So 4 into 5 is 20. Then we are left with 14. 4 into 3 is 12. Remainder is 2. That 2 into 25 will give you the last 2 digits. So the division I was doing was this. 214 divided by 4 5 times. ये mind में करना है. So you will write down the quotient as it is and remainder into 25 will give you the last 2 digits. मतलब 2 part में answer है. Last 2 digits and all the digits to the left. 148 divided by 4. So this is going to give me 148 का half is 74, 74 का half is 37. So 37 हो गया. Remainder is 0. 0 into 25, 2 digit देना चाहिए. So it should be 00. 0 into 25 is 0 only, no? But I have to write 0 as 2 digit number. So I'll write 0 and 0. I will improvise. 372 into 25. Divide 372 by 4. So this is going to give you 93 times. Remainder is 0. So 9300. 469 into 25, divide this by 4. So it's going to give us 119 with a remainder of 1. So 1 into 25 will give you 25. 779 into 25. 779 को 4 से divide करो. So this is going to give us 19, because 19 into 4 is anyways 36. Sorry, 76, right? Remainder is 3. 3 into 25 is going to give me 75. 8977 into 25. इसको 4 से divide करो. This is go 22, 44. Remainder is 1. 1 into 25 will give you the last 2 digits. Such an easy calculation. All you have to do is remember, practice a lot how to double a number, how to halve a number. For that, you don't need an exercise. You look around. You open your phone, you will see numbers everywhere. Whenever you see a number, try to double it. Okay. For example, when I started trying to double numbers like these. इसको double करना चाह रहा था मैं. Then I tried कि चलो I will try to divide such a number by 2. Because if I'm able to do a 9-10 digit number orally, of course, once you solve it, verify it using calculator. ठीक है? If I can do such questions orally, तो फिर और क्या बचा? 10 digit number को 9 digit number को double कर पा रहे हैं, right? So when I'm trying to double, I will do double of 12, 24, because next का double won't be a carry. So I will straight away write 24. 34 का double is 68. But there is going to be a carry if you look forward. 56 ka double will be 100 mein, 3 digit answer. So I will write down 69, not 68. So that I have taken care of the 100 ka 1 from 56. Now 56 ka double is 112. 112 ka 100 wala 1 is already taken care of. Idhar 68 ki jagah 69 jab likha. So I have to write 112 ka keval 12. But I will only write 12 if there is not going to be any carry from the next calculation. But if you look at the next calculation, there is going to be a carry. 50 से बड़ा number है, इसका double में carry आएगा. So 78 double is going to give me 156. So instead of 12, I will write down 13. 156 का 1 already taken into account. Now I have to write down 56. Shall I write down 56 or 57? I'll be writing down 57 because 9 ka carry is going to give me 18 ka 1 taken care of. Same thing, if I want to divide this by 2, 12 ka half, 6, 34 ka half, 17, 56 ka half, 28, 78 ka half, 39, 9 ka half, 4.5. This was way easier than the previous one. Right? So if I can do the halving and doubling, मैं अभी पहले नंबर को 5 से डिवाइड भी कर सकता हूँ और सेकेंड वाले को 5 से मल्टीप्लाई भी. Actually, the digit sequence will remain same. Now, next type of calculation is when you are given product of 2 or 3 digit numbers. How do you solve it? Not every calculation you will be able to solve it the way we are going to look at them. So what we have to do is we have to come up with an alternate approach, and it's only applicable to numbers where you see a pattern. Now what is the pattern? The pattern is whenever you multiply 2 and 5, you get a 10. So if I tell you what is 3 into 2 into 5, तो आप 2 और 5, एक 2 और 5 आपको एक 0 देगा एंड में, क्योंकि 10 से मल्टीप्लाई होना है. And just put that 3 here. जो बच गया ना उसको ऐसे ही लिख दो. Right? What if I have 7 into 3 into 2 into 5? So 2 into 5 is going to give me a 0. 7 into 3 is 21. So write down 21. So this is going to give us 210 and so on and so forth. So every pair of 2 and 5 will end in a 0. So if I have to do 54 into 44, if I have to do this calculation, so is there any way by which we can break it down and then rearrange things? तो अभी ध्यान देना आप लोग, ठीक है? These are not random values. They all follow one pattern or the other. So 54 into 44, 54 can be written as 2 into 27, and 44 can be written as 4 into 11, right? So this is going to give me 2 and 4 is 8, and 27 is 3 cube, and we have 11. This is nothing but 6 cube into 11. 6 cube is nothing but 216 into 11. इसका मतलब क्या हमें याद करना पड़ेगा? Yes. You should know cubes of numbers up to 15. You should be good with it. देखो टाइम एग्जाम में सेव करना है तो पहले आपको टाइम इन्वेस्ट करना होगा. So you will have to remember, learn all of this, right? Now 216 into 11. This is much easier to do if you want to do it rather than if you had wanted to do this. Now this may look little lengthy right now, but this will all become easy and make sense in the subsequent values. Because it depends on values. हर क्वेश्चन इस तरह से ब्रेक करके रीअरेंज करके सॉल्व नहीं होने वाला. ठीक है? The next one. 16 can be written as 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. 2 to the power 4 होता है 16. 25 can be written as 5 into 5. 35 can be written as 5 into 7. 45 can be written as 5 into, I can write 9 or I can write 3 into 3. आपके ऊपर है 9 को जैसे लिखना है. Suppose I leave 9 as such. Now what we see, we have 2's and 5's here. Everything is multiplied, of course. We saw already that what does a pair of 2 and 5 do. So when I take 1 2 and 1 5, another 2 with another 5, the third 2 with the third 5, the fourth 2 with the fourth 5, that means we have 4 pairs of 2's and 5's, तो 4 zeros तो पहले ही लिख लो. Then you are left with 7 and 9. That's all is there. Everything else is taken into account. 7 into 9 will give you 63. So this is 6,30,000. So breaking it down into smaller parts, rearranging as you feel like, and then climbing back up is going to be a faster approach. यही 16 into 25, फिर उसको 25 into 35, बहुत time consume होता. Okay, the next one. 24 into 125. 24 can be written as 8 into 3. And 125 is 5 into 5 into 5. 5 cube होता है. So each pair of 2 and 5 will result in 1 0 at the end. So 3 pairs of 2's and 5's will mean 3 zeros. And we have a 3. So 3000 is the answer. 77 into 52 into 31. 77 can be written as 7 into 11. 52 can be written as, shall we break this down? ठीक है. 2 into 2 into 52 is 13 into 4, and 31 will remain as such. ठीक है? Now, again, like I said, हर कैलकुलेशन में कुछ ना कुछ पैटर्न चल रहा होता है. If you look at the product of these three numbers, 7, 11 and 13, these are not some random values. 7, 11 and 13, they together give you a number which is 1001. So this changes to 1001 into 4 into 31. Well, 31 का double कर. 31 का double is 62. Double of 62 is 124. So when you have 124, when you multiply it with 1001, 124 into 1 is 124. 124 into 1 is 124. And this is what you get the answer. Okay? So I'm going to hide myself so that you guys can see. So एक single digit number हो जाता है. इसका मतलब कुछ तो logic है. Logic ये है कि when you have a single digit number and multiply it with 11, you have the same digit repeated 2 times. When you have a 2-digit number into 101, it will result in ABAB. When you have a 3-digit number in 2001, it will result in ABC. When you have a 4-digit number into 10,001, it will result in ABCD. And this continues. ये कोई out of the blue rocket science वाले पैटर्न नहीं है. ये सारे कैलकुलेशंस आपने करे हुए बचपन में. हाँ, आपको शायद ये नहीं पता होगा that the product of 7, 11 and 13 is 1001. Well, special numbers should be given special attention. तो अब तो आपको याद रखना पड़ेगा. Let's do the next one. 225 is 15 into 15. ये 15 का स्क्वायर होता है, शायद आप लोग को अगर पता हो. So 15 is 3 into 5. 15 is 3 into 5. This entire is 225. 55 is 5 into 11. 8 is 2 into 2 into 2. So we will take each pair of कितने 5 से अपने पास 3. How many 2s do we have? 3. So we are supposed to have 3 zeros. So put 3 zeros. Now we are left with 11 and 3 and 3. 11 and 3 and 3 is 99, right? 3 into 3 is 9. 9 into 11 is 99. So 99,000. ये हमें कैसे देख के पता चलेगा कि 99,000 है? नहीं पता चलेगा unless and until you break it down. And if you try to do 225 into 55, it's not easy. हाँ, you may do 225 into 8. वो थोड़ा सा आसान होगा, ठीक है, पर वो भी आपको कितना पता है? हमें 9 into 11 ये सब तो पता है ना. ओके, 999 into 71. Now 999 is going to be 111 into 9, but breaking it down, 111 is 3 into 37. ये याद रखना, 111 भी एक स्पेशल नंबर है which is 3 into 37. ठीक है, ये सब कुछ स्पेशल नंबर्स या स्पेशल कैलकुलेशंस याद रखने पड़ते हैं. So don't you think it's better that if I take 999 as 1000 minus 1 into 71, so that this changes to 71,000 minus 71? अब क्या करना है? When you are doing the difference, whenever you are subtracting one number from the other, always try to take the values as amount. आपके जेब में 71,000 rupees है. You have 71,000 rupees in your purse. And then you spend 71 rupees. Spend minus मतलब आपने खर्च करे, spend कर दिया. So how many rupees or how much money will you be left with in your wallet? So 71,000 में से आप 1000 का ही तो breakup करोगे ना. 70,000 तो वैसे ही रखोगे. You will only pay somebody 1,000 rupees. So that 71 वो deduct करके बाकी balance change दे दे वापस. So 71,000 minus 71 में 70,000 तो हो गई. अब 1,000 rupees का आपने शॉपकीपर को दिया for a product that you bought for 71. The shopkeeper is going to pay you back 929, isn't it? So shopping attitude रखोगे subtraction में, it's going to be easier. Why? हमें आदत है shopping की. Whenever you shop, that's the only time you are doing multiplication, addition and subtraction. All three of that very often. In no other real life scenario do all those calculations that good. Yeah. Hi Kaushal. Okay. Going by that logic, we can actually do the next calculation in the very similar way. 99 को आप लिख लो 100 minus 1. So that this becomes 2300. Bracket open means minus 23. Same logic. 2300 rupees में से 23 की shopping कर ली. You are left with 2277. So the difference you should be good with. 100 minus 23 is not 87, it's not 73, it's 77. People make a lot of calculation mistakes whenever they are trying to subtract a number from 100. A 2-digit number, sometimes even a single-digit number. Okay. Now, let's do the multiplication of spatial numbers now. 25 into 25, 14 into 16, 91 into 99, 102 into 108. ये क्या random values हैं? नहीं, बहुत ही सोचा समझा हुआ calculation है. What is the pattern here? The pattern here, sum of digits places is 10. 5 plus 5, 10, 4 plus 6, 10, 1 plus 9, 10, 2 plus 8, 10, 3 plus 7, 10, 4 plus 6, 5 plus 5. जो भी दो numbers multiply कर रहे हो आप, उनका units places का sum 10 है. So whenever you have that kind of calculation, what you do is write 5 into 5. Units digit को last two digits में. 5 into 5, 25. और बाकी क्या है? Same है ना? 2 into. So 2, the number that is common, into 2 के बाद क्या आता है? What comes after 2? 3. So 2 into 3. You multiply these two numbers. 6. Okay, let's try the other one. 4 and 6 का sum 10 है. So last two digits में लिख दो उसका product. 4 into 6 लिख दो सीधे सीधे. 24. Now, the remaining are same. 1 and 1. Unit digit छोड़ के बाकी जो बचा है वो 1 1 है. So that number 1 into what comes after 1? 2. So 1 into 2. 2 is your answer. Next, 1 into 9 को 2 digit में लिखना है. Now 1 into 9 is 9, but if I have to write that as 2 digit number, I will have to write that as 0 9, isn't it? ना कि 9 केवल. Next, 9 and 9 same values. 9 के बाद क्या होता है? 10. 9 into 10, 90. 9009 होता है ये. Next one, 2 and 8 का product 16. Next, same है. 10 and 10, not 1 0. 10 and 10. 10 same है. What comes after 10? 11. 10 into 11 is 110. Next one, 3 into 7 will give us 21. The common values are 40 in each. Next, I have to do 40 into 41. 40 into 41 is going to give me 164 and a 0. So 164021. देखो 40 into 41 अगर करना था ना, I did 4 into 41. 4 into 4 16, 4 into 1 4 और एक 0 लगा दिया. लास्ट में 0 जो रहता है मल्टीप्लिकेशन में वो ऐसे इंजन के गार्ड वाले डिब्बे की तरह जिधर ट्रेन जाएगी उधर जाता है. 0 is like that, right? Okay, the next one, we have 4 into 6 as 24. 4 into 6, last digit को multiply किया. 24 into 24, अब 24 into 25 करना है. 24 into 25, I don't know if you guys are aware of that, but this is going to be 600. 25 into 25 minus 25. या 24 into 24 plus 24, जैसे करना है. Next one is 145 into 145. So units digit का product is going to be 25. The remaining values are same. 14 into 14. Sorry, 14. So 14 into what comes after 14? 15. So 14 into 15 करना है. So do you know what 14 into 15 is going to be? How are you going to break it? We will have to do the same thing as we did for 24 into 25. 14 into 15 को ना आप कर लो अलग अलग तरीके से. 10 plus 4 into 15 कर लो, या फिर 14 into 10 plus 5 कर लो, या फिर 14 into 14 plus 1 बोले तो 14 square plus 14 कर लो. स्क्वायर पता होने चाहिए ना. कहां तक के स्क्वायर्स पता होने चाहिए? 25. 1 square to 25 squares you should be very good with. So 3 things. Multiplication table of numbers up to 20 and beyond. 20 तक तो बहुत normal बात है. Squares of numbers up to 25 at least. And then cubes of numbers up to 15. ये 3 important calculations हैं. Or I can do this as 15 minus 1 into 15, which will result in 15 square minus 15. या फिर आप 14 को लिख लो 2 into 7, 15 को लिख लो 3 into 5. Now 2 into 5 is what you know and 7 into 3 is what you know. बहुत अलग अलग तरीके से. It's all about which particular method approach you are more comfortable with rather than doing this. इसकी तो बुरी आदत आप लोग छोड़ दो. Don't try to do this. Doesn't matter how much time you are left with. कौन आपके सर पे बंदूक रख के बोल रहा है कि नहीं करके दिखा. Don't do it. You have to leave the approach which is very wrong. Not wrong, I'll say very bad approach. Why? Because it's time consuming. It's keeping us like a kid. I mean, a standard 9th kid will be able to solve it faster than you. If you have an approach where a younger generation is better than you, you're not good enough. Okay? So, 14 into 15 is 210. Next, we have the same type of calculation where the sum of units places अभी भी क्या है 10 ही है 1 + 9 2 + 8 7 + 3 8 + 2 5 + 5 बट ये जो डिजिट्स है ना यूनिट्स डिजिट को छोड़ के ये सेम नहीं है ये अलग अलग है आई एम नॉट सेइंग दैट दे हैव अ डिफरेंट ऑफ 1 8 और 9 नहीं है 8 and 11 है तो बहुत दूर दूर है you have got 5 and 7 you have got 11 and 12 you have got 19 and 21 right so what you do in this case is 20 ये जो दो नंबर्स है इसका एवरेज ले लो एवरेज मतलब मिड पॉइंट 25 and 35 के बीचों बीच कौन सा नंबर होता है If you take the average, you will realize 25 + 35 by 2, 60 by 2 होगा 30 या फिर थोड़ा सा प्रैक्टिस कर लो थोड़ी सी आदत डाल लो 25 and 35 के बीचों बीच का नंबर 30 होना चाहिए 25 से 5 दूर 35 से 5 दूर so write down 30 square minus it's always minus 30 से कितना दूर है दोनों नंबर 5 ना उसका स्क्वायर so this is 900 minus 25 which will result in 875. Let's do the next one. 14 into 26. Which number is exactly in between 14 and 26? 20. So 20 का square minus 20 से कितना दूर है दोनों 6 तो 6 का square. So this is going to give us 400 minus 16 which is going to give us 384. 91 into 109. The midpoint is 100. So 100 का square minus 9 का square which is going to give us 10,000 minus 81 which is going to be 9,919. Difference की आदत everything will come down to practice. Next is 82 into 118. Now 82 into 118 का average midpoint क्या होगा? Right? 100? How far is it? 18. So 18 ka square. Now it will all come down to, do you know what is 18 ka square? So 18 square is 324. So 10,000 minus 324 is 9,676. Okay. 51 and 79. What is the midpoint? The midpoint is average of 51 and 79. ठीक है मैं जब बोल रहा हूं तो मैं ये बोल रहा हूं which is nothing but 130 का half which is 65. So this is going to give us 65 square और 65 से कितना दूर है ये 13 दोनों numbers 13 दूर है एक 13 ज्यादा है एक 13 कम है 65 minus 13 is 51 sorry 14 65 minus 14 is 51 65 plus 14 is 79. Now 65 square क्या होता है हम लोग कर चुके हैं 65 square का मतलब है 65 into 65 5 into 5 is going to give us 25 6 into 7 अभी करा था ना 25 का स्क्वायर 145 स्क्वायर यही तो था सो 5 से एंड करने वाले नंबर्स का स्क्वायर ऐसे ही होता है कैलकुलेट सो 65 स्क्वायर इज गोइंग टू गिव अस 4225 14 स्क्वायर हाउ मच इज 14 स्क्वायर इट इज 196 सो इफ यू वांट टू सबट्रैक्ट दिस so this is going to be 4,029. Next one 117 and 123 का average. So this is going to be 120 का square minus 3 का square. 120 का square is same as 12 का square with 2 zeros and 3 का square मतलब 9. This is going to give us 14,391. 198 and 212 का average. 212 का average. So average is not 100, it's not 110, it's going to be 105. 105 से कितना दूर है दोनों? 7. So उसका square. 105 square is going to be same. 11025, 5 into 5 and 10 into 11. Minus 49. So this is going to give us, this is 11,025. So this is going to give us 10,976. Right? So subtraction आपका बढ़िया होना चाहिए subtraction अच्छा है ना तो a lot of silly mistakes calculation mistakes that we end up doing we don't do. Okay, how do we solve when we have values like these numbers that are close to 10 to the power something as in 10k close 100k close 1000k close and so on. So how do we do that? So 98 into 94 करना है. So what you do is, ठीक है, अभी मैं लिख रहा हूं, but this thing you have to do in your mind. You have to see कि 100 से 100 is 10 का power 2. How far is it from 100? कितना दूर होने वाला है? So 100 से this is going to be 2 less and this is going to be 6 less, right? 100 is 2, I mean 98 is 2 less than 100 and 94 is 6 less than 100, right? So what you have to now do is take this and multiply. And you will be writing that as the last two digits. 2 in minus 2 into minus 6 is 12. हो गया? Okay. Next is you are going to do ये वाला calculation. 98 minus 6, multiply नहीं, simply add these two numbers. 98 and minus 6, if you add them, what do you get? 98 minus 6 is 92. और ये वाला कर लो, कोई भी एक कर लो, आधा डालो, you will do one of these two. 94 minus 2 is going to be what? 92. So you get 92 as the remaining digits. So 9212 is your answer. I can do 98 into 94 as 100 minus 2 into 94, right? I can break 98 as 96 plus 2, do 96 into 94 using the previous method and then add double of 94. बहुत तरीके हैं, पर ये आपका smarter है, faster है. 104 into 109, if I want to do this calculation, right? So 104 and 109. So how far are they from 100? ये 4 ज़्यादा है, ये आपका 9 ज़्यादा है. So what you will do is you will multiply these two and write as the last two digits. So 4 into 9 is going to end in 36. Right? What will be the remaining digits? वही करोगे, या तो ये 109 ऐड कर लो या फिर ये ऐड कर लो. Okay, so when you add either of these two, 104 plus 19 is 113. So you will have 11336. 94 into 109, the next calculation that I want to do. Okay, so I will need space, so I'm going to hide myself. Okay, so what you will do, you will write down 91 into 109. 100 लोगे बेस मतलब जो चूज कर रहे हो आप. अब ये 100 से 91 कैसे है? दिस इज 9 लेस. और ये 109 कैसे है? ये 9 ज्यादा है, राइट? This is one approach, or I can write this as 100 square minus 9 square also, क्योंकि दोनों का एवरेज 100 है. देखो 1 plus 9 कितना है? 10 ना, तो इसका एवरेज ले लिया. 91 and 109 का मिड पॉइंट 100 होता है, राइट? और उसको फिर आप मल्टीप्लाई करने वाले हो, सॉरी स्क्वायर करके, उसके बाद फिर उनका डिफरेंस लेने वाले हो. so, मल्टीप्लाई क्यों करना है? So this is going to give us 10,000 minus 81, and if you remember we had already solved this. Sorry, this is 9919. We have already solved this. यहाँ पे अब मैं आपको बता रहा हूँ alternate approach. So alternate approach में since they are away from each other, as in they are close to 100. So what you will do is you will take these two and multiply. Minus 9 into 9 is minus 81. 81 नहीं है, minus 9 into 9 minus 81 होता है. In the first one, minus 2 into minus 6 is plus 12. 4 into 9 is plus 36. इधर को minus 81 है. And then you do this crisscross वाला कोई भी एक. 91 plus 9 is going to give me 100. So इधर आपने 100 लिख दिया. अब देखो भाई, 100 तो आपका रिमेनिंग डिजिट्स है, minus 81 लास्ट टू डिजिट्स है. बट व्हेन यू राइट डाउन ए नंबर, डू यू पुट माइनस बिटवीन द डिजिट्स? ऑफ कोर्स नो. सो व्हाट यू डू इज यू टेक ए कैरी फ्रॉम हियर. 100 में से जब आप इधर लेकर जाओगे तो यहां 99 बचेगा और ये 1 इधर 100 बनेगा. सो दिस इज द कैलकुलेशन दैट यू विल एंड अप डूइंग. 100 minus 81 is going to give us 19 while you have 99 on the left hand side. ठीक है, लेट्स डू वन मोर. उसके बाद नेक्स्ट वाला मैं बिना लिखे मैं सॉल्व करूंगा. 88 into 108. So 88 is दोनों 100 के करीब है, ये 100 से 12 कम है, and 108 is 8 ahead. So I will take the product of these two. This is going to give me minus 96. And I will be doing 88 plus 8. 88 plus 8 is going to give me 96. Coincidentally, दोनों के दोनों तरफ numbers हमारे पास same है, right? Now the next step is I will be doing a carry from here क्योंकि minus तो बीच में नहीं आ सकता, right? So 96 carry will make this as 95 and this will become 100 minus 96. Now 100 minus 96 is 4, but दो places में कैसे 04 ही तो लिखोगे, because last वाला आंसर हमेशा से 2 digit ही रहा, and you will be left with 95 here. So write down 95 here. So 9504. Let's do the last one without doing any of this. ये 100 से 8 कम है, ये 100 से 3 ज्यादा है. Minus 8 into 3 is minus 24. But I will not write down minus 24. I will write down 100 minus 24. 100 minus 24 is going to give me 76. ये मैंने पहले ही कर लिया. वो कैरी वैरी एक इंटरमीडिएट स्टेप मैंने नहीं लिखा. I straight away wrote down the last two digits. Now 100 लिखा था. अब या तो आप 92 में 3 ऐड कर लो या 103 में minus 8 ऐड कर लो. So 92 plus 3 is 95. But remember, we took a carry, no? So we won't be left with 95. We will be left with 94. So 9476 becomes our answer. Right? So you need to practice all of these types of questions as much as possible. जितना ज्यादा प्रैक्टिस करोगे उतना ज्यादा दिमाग चलेगा, उतना ज्यादा हाथ साफ होगा, दिमाग साफ होगा. See, it's a very simple thing. Please understand. If you want to run a marathon or if you want to sprint a 100-meter race, okay? दौड़ना है, आपको एथलीट बनना है. पहले दिन बन जाओगे क्या? Don't you think you have to change your eating habit? You have to change your sleeping habit. You have to change the things that you eat. You have to start practicing in short paces, and then eventually you will grow stamina and you will be able to compete in a sprint or a marathon or whatever that is. First day you can't run a marathon. First day you can't even run a kilometer if you have never ran. So that's the thing. If I have to reach up to the actual exam, before that I have to learn, understand, remember the nuances of certain things, basic things. If somebody says, oh, I don't want to remember the squares and the multiplication table or the cubes of the numbers. Well, you will be able to write the exam and you will be able to get good marks, but not good enough to be among the toppers or to be very, very proud of yourself that I got 100%. Okay. People who have not learned it, they have practiced at least so much that they kind of remember it. So आप या तो उसको याद करो बैठ के रट्टा मारो या फिर उसको 50 बार लिखो ताकि याद ही हो जाए, और keep on doing the calculation whenever it comes to you, not using the basic approach but smart approaches like we just saw, so that you get into the habit of using the new approaches. It's all about habit. क्योंकि अगर ये enough practice नहीं करोगे regular, not practicing means अलग से, when you're solving questions in maths or DI, you will come across such calculations, isn't it? Arithmetic में तो भरकर है, numbers में भी है, पर arithmetic में सबसे ज़्यादा होता है इस तरह के calculations. So if you are coming across such calculations but you still choose to do this because you are more comfortable living in your childhood, नहीं होने वाला. 100 percentile के लिए, 99 percentile के लिए जितना स्पीड चाहिए होता है उतना स्पीड आपके पास है नहीं, अनफॉर्चुनेटली. आपको स्पीड बढ़ानी है. So you will have to get rid of these approaches. And we have discussed only the things that are helpful in the exam. If I try to learn what is 10,019 into 10,021, they both are close to 10,000, I can use this approach. तो वो ठीक है, बढ़िया, अच्छी बात है कि मेरे को सॉल्व हो गया, पर वो किसी एग्जाम में आया है आज तक, या आएगा? 5 डिजिट नंबर्स का प्रोडक्ट कोई क्यों पूछेगा? That doesn't tell the college or the person who is the institution who is conducting the exam that how good a student is in logic. It all tells them कि बच्चे को बस mathematics में multiplication आता है अच्छा. That's not the kind of students, that's not the kind of people they want, right? So don't try useless calculations. कि सर मैं ना 98 into 94 ना ये ऐसे ही कर लेता हूँ, because I know some of you must be like, what kind of calculation is this? I can do calculations like this ऐसे ही 4 into 3 12 का carry 1 रख लिया, फिर 4 into 2 1 into 3 करा. भाई आप वही कर रहे हो जो स्कूल में सिखाया गया था, बस ये है आप में स्मार्टनेस की यू आर नॉट राइटिंग डाउन इन 3 steps, you are writing in once. But how smart is that move? Not worth. Why are you doing 23 into 14 random? Is it helpful in the exam? Yes. Product of any 2-digit number size is helpful. But if somebody says कि ये करके दिखाओ, तो जो आपसे बोल रहा है ना स्टूडेंट, आपका फ्रेंड जो वो भी एस्पिरेंट है या ऐसी रैंडम किसी ग्रुप में चैट में किसी ने लिखा ये करके दिखाओ, तो उसको बोला यार तू ही कर ले, क्योंकि ये किसी काम का नहीं है, किसी कैलकुलेशन में नहीं आना ये. हाँ, यू मे बी आस्क्ड व्हाट आर द फैक्टर्स ऑफ 523, वो करने में किसी की भी लगेगी वॉट, इट्स नॉट इजी. बट मल्टीप्लाइंग 2-3-digit numbers, they have never come in any exam, they will never be there. So don't waste your time doing all of that. So everyone, please meet our toppers, our classroom toppers. These have been our students, Vinayak, Sarojit, Smarth, Vidhi and Pugal. They have scored more than 99 percentile, and we have tons and tons of students, tons matlab 100, tens of students in hundreds, around 100, who have scored more than 90 percentile. Okay, and I'm talking only about CAT. Then we have got ZAT, IFT, we have, a lot of students. So if you want to be a part of this group, and if you want your photograph to be with us everywhere, you need to join our classroom comprehensive program, which is our online program, where you are given the tablet, where you can learn all the concepts, and there are hundreds of recorded videos. You have got a lot of recorded lectures beforehand. We will teach you live. So we start from the scratch, we go up to the level that comes in the exam. हम highest level नहीं जाते, please समझो. Highest level मतलब asking you a question that 291 का power 3173 when divided by 4187, what is the remainder? ये ना किसी को 2 दिन के लिए परेशान करने के लिए या फिर उसको उधर बजा के रखने के लिए, as in he is engaged there, उसके लिए ठीक है. ये एग्जाम में कभी नहीं आने वाला. So we do learn how to solve questions, पर ये stupid calculations या stupid questions नहीं, because there are some questions which are too stupid for any competitive exam to be, wherein they can appear. Okay, so we teach you from the scratch, we teach you up to the maximum level that will and that may come in the exam. Okay, so हम कुछ भी ऐवे ही नहीं पढ़ा रहे, हम बहुत ही restricted, strict फॉलो कर रहे हैं. जैसे आपको वेट लूज करना है, यू हैव टू फॉलो स्ट्रिक्ट डाइट, कुछ भी तो नहीं खा रहे ना, सेम. वी आल्सो प्रोवाइड यू विथ मोर देन 10,000 प्रैक्टिस क्वेश्चंस along with mocks and sectional tests and video solutions of all the mocks. You are also given books so that you can study in the offline mode. You are given 4 books for practice and solving exercises, and we are available 24/7 to solve your doubts through the app. If you have the contact number of the faculty, you can get in touch with them as well, or the mentor. Okay, so if anybody is interested, please make sure that you enroll for this batch. And for enrolling this batch, you can avail up to 90% scholarship. मतलब इससे least costly affair and in order to learn or study for a competitive exam, you will never get anywhere. Okay, so the scholarship exam is on 15th of April at 7 PM. Make sure that you register for this. Limited seats are available. हर किसी को 90 नहीं मिलेगा. It depends how much you score. Okay, a person who scores better will get a higher scholarship. So you can get up to 90% scholarship. ठीक है, जरूरी नहीं है कि 90 ही मिलेगा या नहीं मिलेगा. You can get 50% also, you can get 75% also. So register for that now. The link to registration is given in the chat as well as in the description below. You can, we have given more than 1 crore rupees of scholarship to more than 27,000 students till date, right? On 8th of April at 7 p.m., Mr. Srinivas is going to discuss the roadmap to 99 percentile in CAT 2023, as in is going to tell you what schedule you should follow in order to reach there, what all topics are important, when should you write the mocks, at what regular intervals you should be writing the mocks and all that. So please register for this now. The link to this limited seated session is there in the description below. You can click on that and register. You can also download our app, and on the app we provide you with daily section wise quiz for each section. So you have got VARC, you have got LRDI, you have got Quant. So section wise आपका हर दिन का quiz होता है, where you are given a leaderboard status. So you can see कि आप बाकी students, thousands of students में से where do you stand, right? So you can download our app. The link to downloading the app is also given in the link below. From 6th of April, we have started 500 most expected CAT questions. This is for 2023. So please make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel and you attend daily, at 6 p.m. So for this, you can look into our channel videos and you will find the sessions that has happened and the sessions that are about to happen. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Don't forget to subscribe the channel if you haven't. Make sure you click on the like button. You can follow our Instagram page. You can join our Telegram channel as well, which is BYJU'S Exam Prep for MBA. And you can download our app for free and watch unlimited tons, and I'll not say unlimited, because unlimited is literally infinite, but if you sit down 24/7, तो कुछ महीनों में तो आप सारे वीडियोस देख ही लोगे, पर तब तक और आ जाएंगे, right? So theoretically, very, very high number of videos, and practically unlimited, as in it will never get over. On the app, all for free. Concept, problem solving, previous year paper question discussion, expected questions for the exams, sab hai udhar. Thank you for joining. Tomorrow again at the same time I'll be taking part 2 of this. We will be looking at more speed maths calculation. Until then, take care. I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye bye.